Hari Om. Welcome to you all. So today we will be going to practice and talk about the pranayama. The pranayama is one of the best practice for the body. So we will go from the base. So in our pranayama practice, there's a four aspects of the pranayama. One we call it the inhalation. Inhalation when you take the breath inside you, when you fill yourself with the breath, that's called the inhalation. One it called exhalations. In the exhalations, you release all the air out from the body. They are the two major aspects of the pranayama. Then afterwards, the third one comes, it's called the internal retention. So in the internal retention, you inhale the breath inside and then you hold the breath inside. And the last one, we call it the external retention. In the external retention, you release all the breath, all the air from the body, and again you hold the breath. So it's called external retention. So let's come in the practice of the pranayama. How we apply all this method while we're doing the practices of the pranayama. So in the practice of the pranayamas, there's a three part of the breath. So one is your abdomen, the second at your chest, and the third is at your upper rib cage, at your collarbone. So when we are taking the breath, whenever we are doing any of the practice of the pranayama, we should feel the breath from all the three different parts. So how you feel the breath, all three different parts? So for the first practice of the belly, abdomen breathing, for that you can take your right hand on your belly to feel the movement of the abdomen. So taking your right hand on your belly and just be the consciousness just on your belly and see the movement of the belly, what happens when you take an inhale and what happens when you exhale. If it's not correct, we will try to bring it on the right rhythm. So now, we will start the practice. When you're inhaling, inhale deeply, your belly fill outside. Deep inhale. And exhale, your belly fall inside. Inhale, belly goes out. The awareness just on the abdomen. And exhale, the belly fall inside. Inhale, belly goes out. And exhale, the belly goes inside. So that is a practice of the abdomen breathing. So when you're practicing the abdomen breath, try to keep your consciousness at the part of the abdomen, at the part of your diaphragm. So you feel it, the movement of your diaphragm, and you feel the movement of your abdomen. So let's move at the second part of the practice, that's called the chest breath. So how you feel the chest breath? Place your right hand on your chest and feel. Now we already done the part of the abdomen. Now we feel the breath from the abdomen, it comes to the chest. So when you're inhaling, feel the abdomen raise up and the filling of your chest with the air, expanding of your chest. And exhale, relax your chest down. Inhale, open your chest, feel the breath filling at your chest. And exhale, relax yourself down. Inhale, fill your chest. And exhale, relax your chest again. Then slowly release your hand. So this is the part of the chest breath. Now we will move at the last part of the practice. We call it the upper rib cage. So in that, when you're taking the breath, try to feel the breath at the upper part, at your clavicle part. Inhale. Feel the breath at your until the shoulder bones. And exhale, relax your bones. Inhale, deeply feel the breath is filling at your upper rib cage. And exhale, relax it down. Inhale up. And exhale, relax your rib cage down. And slowly release your hands. So they are the three parts of the breath. When you take the breath, try to feel the awareness of the breath, all three different parts. So now when you combine all these three breathings together, that's become the yogic breath. In the yogic breath, most of the practice, when we do the asana practice, we try to follow the yogic breath. Whenever we do some of the practice of the pranayamas, at the time also we try to follow the complete yogic breath. How you do the yogic breath? You take your right hand on your belly, left hand on your chest. Then when you inhaling, feel the belly filling with the air, then expanding of your chest. Feel the breath is filled your chest, and then upper rib cage. And exhale, relax your chest, then the abdomen relax. Inhale, fill the breath at your abdomen, at your chest, at your upper rib cage, collarbones. And exhale, relax your breath from the upper rib cage, from the chest to the abdomen. Inhale, abdomen out, chest, and then the collarbones. And exhale, relax your collarbones and the chest and the abdomen. So that we call it the complete yogic breath. In the morning, the morning is the best time for the pranayamas. So let's talk about the other pranayamas what we have in the practice. So one of the practice what we have in the pranayamas, the best practice that we call alternate nostril breathing. We also call it the nadi sodhana. So as with the name you can understand it, the nadi sodhana. Basically the nadis are the energy channels in the body. With the breath, with the alternate nostril breathing, you try to purify the nadis, to purify the channels of the energy within the body. So how you practice the alternate nostril breathing? Before practicing the alternate nostril breathing, you should practice the single nostril breathing to feel the blood flow and removing the blockages that we have, the extra tension. So with the right thumb, you make a mudra. Mudras are the hand posture for that. You make a hand posture for the practice. You can take your index finger and the middle finger inside with your right thumb. Close your right nose. Just inhale through the left deeply. Fill your lungs at the count of 6. And exhale through the left completely. Inhale through the left. And exhale through the left completely. Inhale through the left. And exhale through the left completely. Inhale through the left. And exhale through the left completely. The same you will repeat from the right side. So once you have finished from the both sides, then we will move to the practice of alternate nostril breathing. In the alternate nostril breathing, the first you will just inhale and exhale. The ratio will be you inhale with a count of 4, you exhale with a count of 6 without holding the breath. So how you practice alternate nostril breathing? You inhale through the left, close your nostril and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, close and exhale through the left. So that is a one round of the practice. Afterwards, once you increase the practice, then you can increase the counts and you can increase the retention part. Then afterwards, when you're increasing the retention part, then you will increase the ratio of the counts. So now you will inhale with a count of 4, you will hold with a count of 8, and you will exhale with a count of 8. So how you do that again? You inhale through the left with a count of 4, you hold the breath with a count of 8, and exhale with the count of 8 again. You inhale with a count of 4, hold the breath with a count of 8, and exhale with a count of 8 again. So now you have completed both practice, the single nostril breathing and the alternate nostril breathing. That is the pranayamas. We call it the nadi sodhana. Hope you enjoy your practice. If you have any questions about the practice, please you can ask on the comment. Thank you.